Determining your coaching objectives. Most goals that coaches have generally fall into the following areas. The first one, to win. The second, to help young people have fun. And the third, to help young people develop in various ways. The first way is physically. Young athletes should be learning new skills, working on fundamentals, improving their physical condition, and preventing injuries. Psychologically, athletes should learn to control emotions and develop feelings of self-worth. Encouragement is important, especially for young athletes just starting out. Socially, learning cooperation in a competitive situation and appropriate behaviors. Athletes should learn to work as a team and not blame others when mistakes happen. Society's objectives. Society expects you as a coach to help young people develop physically, socially, and psychologically. However, society also encourages winning and having fun. Some members of society clearly indicate that they value winning above all other objectives by only awarding the winners. Therefore, as a coach, you need to have clear objectives that are appropriate for the level and division you are coaching. These objectives should be clearly communicated with your team and their parents when relevant prior to the start of your season. Recreational versus competitive. There are clearly different objectives when looking at recreational leagues versus competitive leagues. Both programs are valuable as long as they continue to focus on helping the athletes develop. For recreational leagues, the primary objectives should be to have fun and learn the game. They should focus on the rules of the game and the fundamental skills. The secondary objective is winning. Now, competitive leagues, their objectives are different. The primary objectives include winning and performing well. Their secondary objective is to have fun. Selecting your personal coaching objectives. You must ensure that your short-term coaching objectives are compatible with the short-term objectives of the sport program in which you coach. So if you are coaching in a recreational league, your objectives should focus on fun and learning the game. As your athletes age, you may see yourself leaning more towards the competitive objectives even when coaching in a recreational league. Be sure to keep your objectives focused for the players you have in the program you are involved in. With that in mind, you may also have to take some time, especially in recreational leagues, to remind parents of your coaching and team objectives. Athletes first, winning second. Every decision you make and every behavior you display as a coach should be based on one or two things. The first one, what you judge is best for your athletes. For example, there may be moments at practice that your athletes are losing focus, so you may need to take a break from drills and let them scrimmage the rest of practice. It may not be planned, but it may be what is best for your team at the time. The second one, what improves the athletes' or team's chances of winning? An example may be holding out a player that is hurt from practice so that they can recover and play for your team later on that season. There is a Bill of Rights for young athletes. These were written for younger children. However, these rights apply to athletes of all ages. The first Bill of Rights is the right to participate in sports. Everyone should be allowed to participate in a sport if they desire to do so. The next right is the right to a qualified adult leadership. Third, right to play as a child, not as an adult. Sometimes as a coach, you may forget you are dealing with 9 or 10-year-olds, not college players. The fourth right to participate at a level commensurate with each child's maturity and ability. That is why it is important to have both recreational and competitive leagues. The next right is the right to participate in safe and healthy environments. The next one, right to proper preparation for participation in sports. The seventh right is right of children to share in the leadership and decision-making of their sport. There are some parents that will force their children to participate in a sport even if they do not want to. As a coach, it will be clear to you who those children are. The next right to an equal opportunity for success. Next one, right to be treated with dignity. And the 10th one, right to have fun. Remember, athletes first, winning second. Commitment. Regardless of age or athletic ability, commitment to a sport is vital in achieving success, both from coaches and athletes. Sports, unlike other activities, can get young people excited and committed. When athletes give their best and commit themselves to pursuing excellence, win or lose, they are successful. This is greatly demonstrated in individual sports like wrestling, golf, or tennis. As a coach, you must help athletes to maintain their commitment. This can be done through encouragement and personal goal setting, but be sure that personal goals don't overshadow team goals. Winning isn't everything. In today's society, winning can be overemphasized. As a coach, your objectives need to be kept in perspective. Even in Division I sports, coaches need to have programs that produce young adults who enjoy the sport, strive for excellence, who risk error to learn, and continue to develop as both a student and as an athlete. As Vince Lombardi said, winning isn't everything, but striving to win is.